Hi everyone, I'm Frank Washkuch, the news editor at PRWeek, and I'm here with Gail Becker. She is the chair of Latin America and Canada, as well as Edelman's U.S. Western region. Gail, welcome.
Thank you for having me.
So a hot topic in the industry right now is women's role in public relations and at public relations agencies. So how have you seen the situation change in the past 5 to 10 years, say?
I think one of the things that's drastically changed is awareness. And I think that's really a reason is because of what's happened in business overall. The PR industry is just merely a microcosm of larger global business. And when you think about what people are talking about today, women in senior executive roles, women on boards, making the workplace more friendlier toward women, those issues are obviously going to also affect the PR industry, which interestingly has a preponderance of women in terms of total employees, but a lesser percentage obviously in the very tops of these fields.
So what do agencies have to do to make sure that they have more diversity, so to speak, at the top of the agencies as well as towards the bottom of the agencies?
So I actually don't think that the issues facing women today are necessarily, or the issues facing agencies today regarding women is necessarily a diversity issue. It's not really a diversity issue because agencies have plenty of women working for them. In fact, there's probably more women than men. But the issue is really one of a glass ceiling, that they reach a certain point and then for a myriad of reasons don't make it to the most senior level. So I think one of the things that agencies have to do, and I know ours has done and is continuously trying to do, is creating an environment where women want to stay and grow and learn and succeed. That is really the key to having women in these senior positions for the long term.
One thing that's making a lot of news this week is Yahoo and their CEO's decision to clamp down on working from home. How do you feel about that? I know you blogged about it earlier this week.
I did blog about it, and I think the reason that I felt the reason to say something, and I think why it resonated with others, is because it's an issue that many people feel passionate about. I think that it was a really tragic decision, and I think had far greater implications than just the work environment at Yahoo. And I think that there are a number of women, and quite frankly men too, who are worried that this could set some kind of a precedent for other companies. I don't necessarily think that the CEO of Yahoo has gotten a fair shake all of the way. I think a lot of the initial coverage on her focused a lot on her love of fashion as opposed to her incredible qualifications, and you know, certainly have talked about that as well. But having said that, I do think the policy would have made an equal stir if it was said by a man. It's just a bit more disappointing that it's by a woman. The fact is that, and there's been lots of studies and lots of research that has borne this out. The fact is that people are more productive. There's a lot of time saving, cost saving, and people are happier and with that flexibility. And in today's workforce, the most important thing that we can do, particularly from an agency perspective, is figure out how to find and retain the best people. Sometimes agencies can't compete with other companies in terms of offering all kinds of rewards, but where we can compete is on offering our employees a great work environment, and that includes the flexibility to work at home.
Gail, thanks again for joining us. Again, this is Frank Washkuch. I'm the news editor at PRWeek, and this is Gail Becker. She is Edelman's chair for Canada and Latin America, as well as the U.S. West Coast. Gail, thanks again.
Thank you.